So there's this big thing yesterday with Daryl Williams. He's Dirty Daryl Williams, but you're also known as Dirty Dan. So I just want to know who's the best Dirty D, if you will, of the of the bunch here. You or Daryl.
It's not like a competition or anything. He's a great player. Just, I guess happened to have the same nickname.
Let's go next to Aaron Ladd. Go ahead, Aaron.
I imagine you're not a very popular man in Cleveland this week. Can you take us through that play and just what happened when you watched the replay?
Are you talking about the goal line?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, football is all about, reaction and split second, decisions and things like that. And that was one of those plays where you just kind of leave everything out on the field and you're just trying to make a play that, he's going for the goal line and you're trying to stop him. And that's just kind of how that play went.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Dan, are there things that you've learned from Tyrann Mathieu in the time he's been here that have really helped you out become a better player? Are there things you can point to that you can say, yeah, that's made me a better player?
There's a lot of things. Tyrann's a phenomenal defensive player. I mean, if I could pick one guy to play every position, it'd be him because he has so many tools available to him. He's smart. He's a very cerebral player. He plays with great eyes and instincts and things like that. And so, yeah, just practicing with him, I think what he does best is he elevates everybody around him because he communicates. He's got great preparation. And great instincts. And so he can help you be in the best position. He can make up for guys that make mistakes. And so I love playing with him and practicing with him. And
go next to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Dan, it just seems like whenever there's a big play, you always seem to be somewhere near the football. The divisional round last year, you've had late interceptions. What is it about big moments and big games that get you going? And Brad, I'll have a follow-up.
I'm just a guy that tries to do things right. I try and play with great energy and great effort. And, those plays kind of just come, you don't go out looking, to make the big play. Sometimes just being in the right spot and doing the right thing, they'll come to you.
And how do you balance the workload? Because, you've been a starter on defense this year. You're a four-phase special teams guy. Probably nobody in the league takes more snaps than you do. How do you handle that workload?
Just day in and day out, being focused and efficient with my time. Everybody's got the same amount of time, and I just try and use it the best that I can, whether that's studying, whether that's taking care of my body so that, I can take, let's say some extra snaps or what have you. And that's just, I don't count snaps or I just focus in on what I'm asked to do.
Got time for a couple more. We'll go Soren and then Nate. Go ahead, Soren.
Dan, kind of along that same line, I think there's quite a bit of modesty there on your part and how you're answering that. I mean, that is a lot to do, and being around the ball is a product of knowing where the ball is going, right? So can you give us like a timeline, like what kind of time it does take to put in to have the knowledge you have to on all the, as Matt said, the four-phase special teams, the defense, like what kind of study time is actually involved that at least you put in?
Yeah, I would answer that question with a kind of a bigger picture. It's years, right? It's years of study, years of practice, years of pounding away, doing the right things, technique, and study goes along with that. You form habits and routines, and you stick to them, and you find out what works, and you learn from guys around you, and you continue to try to get better. Each year, I feel like you improve and you learn new things and you can adapt and grow. And that's kind of what I try and do day in and day out. So it's more of a daily, thing, and that builds up over time to eventually give you, some real results.
I'll go last to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Dan, I have two quick questions for you. just what do you feel you've gotten better at this season, given all of that experience? And just what have been your impressions of L'Jarius Sneed, given the role he's had this year as a rookie?
Yeah, I think for me this year, experience, right? It goes a long way. I had an opportunity to play in the postseason last year and play in the Super Bowl and gain a lot of experience from that. And I've carried it on to this year. And then LJ has been he's been fun to watch. He's been a guy that's grown tremendously. He's got some great talent, some really good skills, and but what I love about LJ is he's humble and he works hard and he's coachable. And if you got a guy that's got the talent that he does, that can approach the game the way that he's done this year, the sky's the limit for him, and we're excited for him. And he's another guy that makes plays. Wherever he's at, he makes a big play, and so it's been fun to watch him grow this year, and hopefully he can continue to grow.